Hi YouTube, Tommy here. Been a long time since I put a video on, so I thought it was high time that I did it. I'm actually in Scotland right now, out the back door in my wife's place, and I'm actually in the middle of painting it, but it's Scottish weather. It's not really lending its hand to me painting in and outside. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm in Scotland. We moved into a house here. As you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I've got my daughter with me all the time now, and she's a little bit disabled, so we've got a bungalow, ranch style house all on one level so that we don't have to use stairs. My wife and I are enjoying that. Elena's with us, she's loving it. We moved out of the house in America as well to get something a bit smaller, and not sure quite where to get that when I get back. Got to get back there and get into somewhere else, but for now I'm in sunny Scotland. It's the beginning of March. It was a decent day today, but don't know if you can hear that rain. It's battering down. As far as trucks goes, we have still got all the same trucks, and we're in the oil field only now. That's all we're doing for now. Just riding out the winter in the oil field. It's safe, easy, straightforward, no snow to speak of. You know, we're not crossing Wyoming and I-80 sliding all over the place, so keeping it simple. But I've got Paul still with me, Justin still with me, and that is it. I don't want anybody else. I'm not interested in, you know, there's a, hey, let me quote some Shakespeare for you. You'll never believe this. I learned this a while ago, but it's there's a tide in the affairs of men which, taken at the flood, leads on to fortune. Omitted, all their lives are bound in shallows and in miseries. On such a full sea are we now afloat, and we must take the current when it serves or lose our ventures. Boom! No, that basically says when an opportunity comes along, you should probably take it. But I think there's a time in your life for doing all that stuff, and I'm not saying I'm past it and I'm too old for it, but I let a couple of guys go, probably within the last month, that 15 years ago I would have worked with them. I'm quite a tolerant guy to work for, and I think anyway. People that work for me may disagree, but I'm quite patient. I put up with a lot of crap sometimes, and then other times I just think, no, enough's enough. So I let them go when I ordinarily wouldn't. And I think my tolerance for driver BS, I'm 57 this year, and my tolerance for that is not as much as it used to be, you know. So I want to have an easier life. I'll get Paul and I'll get Justin and I'll get myself. I'm going to be spending a bit more time in Scotland now that we've managed to get things downsized a bit with the trucks, and I'm enjoying it here. Spend a lot more time with my wife, more home cooking, get to hang out there and go places and do things. That's a good thing to be doing, and I'm enjoying it. Putting up with driver nonsense. Here's the thing with a lot of drivers, and I'm just going to speak out on it, but some of them think that they're a lot more important to you than they really are. You know, so with a guy recently just passed his driver's test that thought he should be paid more than everybody else, and I thought, see you later. No interest. You know, you don't have the experience. I've had to send other guys to pull them out of ditches, and I've had another guy that had 3 accidents that cost me a fortune, and his explanation for the third wreck that he caused, and he might be true, might be accurate on it, but he blamed me for the third wreck because I should have fired him after the second one. So it's my fault he crashed the third time. Never mind the fact that he was putting his trousers on while he was driving down in control of the truck, so on a private bit of property. So that was a big decision. Not a big decision, but that was a big factor in the decision to shut down a bit. We've still got 6 trucks But I've got the old green one and the yellow one, and I spoke to the bank and said, hey, look, here's what I want to do. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to play the game where I'm chasing and paying you everything I make. So we're going to sell trucks, get rid of them. We're going to sell 3 of the reefer trailers, maybe 2, but I'll keep 3 reefer trailers, I'll keep 3 flatbeds, and they're in the oil field. And if I can get to the stage where I don't have any payments on the trucks, or, well, I won't have any payments on the reefers, but if I can get to the stage where I've got trucks that don't have payments on them, and reefers that don't have payments on them, and just pay for those nice, shiny aluminium flatbeds that you've seen, we'll do that. Still get the workshop in Idaho Falls, which is, it's a big freaking lump of granite around my neck every month, but my yellow truck's in there and a lot of personal stuff's in there because I moved out of the house and I knew I was going to be spending quite a bit of time here, so I'm looking for a smaller place when my wife and I go back there with Elena here. Should have been back by now, but there's been things to sort out here, and I'm decorating. I'm basically my wife's biat. I better not say the word. I'm her servant. I'm her servant. Yeah, that's it. I'm painting. The cafe here in Prestwick has got we built a great big decking area on it. Extended that last year, and so I painted all the fence around it here, and I've painted half the deck, and now the rain come on and that's it. Game's a bogey. Game over. So I'm painting the inside as well, so I can only do that carefully, like work around when it's open, you know. So in here at night times, I'll come in the morning and paint a bit of ceiling before it opens and let that dry, and then paint the walls at night time. So that's what I've been doing, getting my time in, getting my day in. We've moved into that house, that new house, and it took us over a year to get that fixed up the way we needed it. And it's just always stuff to do there. So I hope this isn't too windy. It shouldn't be. I'm under the shelter here, but it kind of looks like I could be in, with these lights, maybe in Tenerife, but I can tell you it's no. But that's what's going on. Still trucking. There's some things that I'd like to do here. You know, I never did trucking here, but I've always had a thing for buses, coaches, and like an idiot, I'll probably end up doing something in that line of work. Nothing like it was before. Like I said, 2 or 3, that'll do. Same with the trucks, 2 or 3. If I have 3, I'll have Paul and Justin and a spare one, and the spare one will sit in Texas. When I get there, I'll drive it. When I'm not there, they can use it as a spare if one of theirs needs a wheel seal or a brakes or just whatever. Just park that and then just sell the rest, get it going. I said years ago that, you know, you see all these people that buy I own these new coaches or I own these new trucks. Well, see why there's a payment on them. You don't own them. You know, they just tell you, go to the bank, pay for me. I don't care whether it's running or no. I don't care whether it's parked up. I don't care whether you're busy. Just go pay for me, because I own you. And I don't want to be owned anymore. I don't want to be owned by finance companies, banks, drivers that think they can tell you what to do. And I'm not doing it. I'm not playing anymore. I'm taking the ball and going home. But that's basically it. I've been here since my wife's birthday at the beginning of January, and I come over for that, and I've been here since, and it's into March now, so this is the longest I've been here for quite a while. And I bought a one-way ticket for me and Elena to come over, and we're just doing my thing. We will get back across here within the next 2 or 3 weeks, so, but I've got people that I haven't had dinner with or gone out with or done anything with for quite a while, so we're catching up with them, and it's all good in that respect, you know. Are we making fortunes? No, we're no, because I've had a couple of drivers in the oil field that have cost me probably half roads to 6 figures in the last 4 months, 5 months. And so some of these guys can run really well, they'll run hard, and then, you know, Justin done something special. I said, look, just check all these trucks out for me so that I know what we're dealing with and we've got to sell them. And he sent me a list and sent me pictures, drive lines with bolts missing and loose bolts, and just idiot drivers that just want to hammer up and down the road and the lease road and try to make as much as they can, and to hell with the truck, you know, just run, and then eventually it breaks and they don't care, you know. I'm the one that's got to pay for it, fix it, but still got all faithful Justin and Paul. I better say faithful Paul as well, or he'll be upset, but he just went to California with his boy and took him to Magic Mountain, so he's doing alright. His leg's healing up good. Wife's doing well here at the cafe. Oh, my boys are moving here. Tommy, the oldest, he's here. If you've watched the channel for a while, he's the one that was involved with Grizzly with me for a while. He's moved over here with his wife and 6 kids, and they're setting up stall in Scotland, and graduated from school and going to be doing his thing here. I don't know what he's got planned, but and then my other boy Daniel, you'll see him in some of the videos. He did my dispatching there for a while, and so he sold his house and he's come to Scotland, so that just leaves Michaela and myself over there, and Elena when we get back, and so we'll probably split my time between the two. And I'll be very honest, I do not miss the Idaho winter. I don't miss it, you know. I think that bloody rain's washing off my deck paint. There you go, eh? That was 4 tins, £30 a tin, well spent. I'll get washed down at the ground. It was a lovely day today, so hopefully it get dried and get sealed and it's it, and it's not gonna go all diluted and wash off. But no, the boys are moving here. Tommy's here already, and Daniel will be here soon. So it's you know, Daniel's coming with his wife, and they've got 4 kids and another one coming. So yeah, that's it. That's what's going on. I don't know. In the channel before, Alicia and Carmen, little granddaughters over here. Alicia's she's going to dance for Scotland in the European Championships. So yeah, good thing there. What else is going on? I've probably left something out. My dad's still dodging about, 75 years old, and telling to be a cantankerous, miserable, old fart, you know. They don't care what your political stuff is, but boy, I tell you what, he was getting a wee bit feisty with me the day, and I thought, you know what, watch it, old man. But now he was going on about Donald Trump and something. I said, don't get more to worry about in my life than what's going on there, you know. So anyway, but he was getting cantankerous, and I thought, just sit there and drink your cup of tea and talk about the rainbows or something better and all that crap. So, but that's what's going on with me. I'll try and get the videos up. I apologise sincerely, and I'm grateful for everybody that's asked after me what we've been doing, what we've been up to. But that's it. I want to cut back. You know, I took on half a dozen trucks to give drivers jobs that I had. One of them quit. One of them wrecked a truck. Another one wrecked a truck. And I just thought, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'll get Paul and Justin. They've been with me for Paul's worked with me since 2013, maybe, on and off. And Justin has been for 6 years. So I know them, they know me. If they need anything, they get it. If I need help, I get it. And they're just like, they're closer than family to me. You know, they're great guys. And once I get my act together, I'll be hitting the road as well. Hey, I've watched a couple of YouTube channels over here, and one of them is Campbell McFadgen. You see their trucks. We had the caravan up at Loch Lomond there. You'd see their trucks running by, and they haul into Troon with the lumber here, and they haul the cut trees. And the guy that I used to rent my bus garage from, JST, they did the same. So I've watched a few of his videos, and there's a guy I just stumbled across tonight, and it's Trucker Tim, and I have to say, He's got a massive amount of subscribers, but it's great to see these YouTube channels and people who are enthusiastic about the job and enthusiastic about trucking. And I hope that they don't ever get too many trucks, because that'll take it away. When I get into coaches, I thought that'd be great. Take some old folk away and the trip, you know, do a wee school run and then take some kids away somewhere and do something at the weekends. And before you know it, you end up being Mr. Human Resources, hiring people and dealing with all the political nonsense that you don't really want to deal with. And with Paul and Justin, I'll enjoy having that with the trucks. And I see these guys and their enthusiasm, especially the Trucker Tim one, his enthusiasm for the job and the sound of the trucks. And I thought, I used to feel that way with trucks until I got too many of them, and then that spark goes away. But I do miss it. I do miss it. I was just saying to Tommy yesterday, you know, I wouldn't mind rumbling down through Nashville on my way to Florida right now, heading towards Nickajack Lake and that last loves at the bottom of Tennessee, and filling up there and getting into Florida and back out again. And I do miss it. I do miss the yellow truck. I do miss hammering along in that, you know. And obviously you remember the good parts, and you don't want to remember the parts where you get shafted at some warehouse and you're waiting for too long, and you know. But for the most part, trucking's good, and it seems like it's good no matter where you're at, you know, for the actual aspect of rolling along the road. But if you can not have too many drivers, or if you have a driver, have really good ones. So anyway, I shall down my Diet Coke and not tell my wife that I stole it out of the cooler here, and if she wants to charge me for it, I'll need to charge her for the paint. So all my paint will probably end up to about price of two Diet Coke. So thanks for watching. Sorry it's taking so long. I will definitely be quicker at putting videos out than I have been. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to see here in Scotland while I'm here. Trucks, trucking companies, profiles, you know, a bit of scenery here. Let me know in the comments or something like that. So I appreciate everybody that's asked after me and stuff. So thanks for watching. See ya.